Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. This is a special regular season game, Clark. Bitter rivals going at it.
And, you know, in these types of contests, Kevin, we've seen it. You've got to play with emotion, but not become emotional. Keep your cool. We probably will see a few scuffles in this one because of the competitive nature of these teams. But controlling your emotions will be paramount.
Now here's Stockton. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Sprewell. Look out!
Gave that slam a little extra.
Yep, he dropped every jaw with that finish.
That might be the best dunk from him I've ever seen. Simply amazing.
Here's Humphries. Malone, the pass to Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Humphries. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
High post try, and it's Sprewell missing.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range as the lesser of evils. It paid off there. That's exactly the kind of possession you want on offense. Great chance, and they converted.
Here's Sprewell. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Fader on the way. Here's Weber. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second chance looks.
Now here's Stockton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Spencer and the powerful one-handed slam.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hornacek's checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Utah, they're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And of course, there's the Warriors, 2 spots down. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Inside. Weber inside. Stockton's on him. Weber can't hit. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Don Nelson. I talked to Coach about Karl Malone and how he wants his team to guard him. He said it's not going to be easy trying to slow him down. I told our guys to make sure to crowd his space, make him feel us. We can't let him get into a rhythm offensively. Let's see if they're able to at least make him a little uncomfortable. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Hornacek.
The high motor of Hornacek is an instant difference maker. He makes it as hard as possible for guys to keep up with him. It just tries to outwork everybody.
Now, here's Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Sprewell, that's good.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
Jazz have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. On the wing, Stockton. Bank shot, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State.
They were rolling offensively in that last meeting, exploiting a lackluster defense throughout the ball game.
And hopefully they enjoyed it, because easy nights like this don't come often in the NBA.
And Utah has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Stockton looking around. Over Johnson. Another miss by Utah. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Sprewell. Hornacek covering. And it's Sprewell missing. Utah trailing here. Humphries kicks to Hornacek. Jazz passing it around. Here's Malone. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You're not going to find a more effective scorer inside than Malone, no matter how tight the D is.
Here's Johnson. Shoots over Stockton. Johnson's shot is off. The Jazz shooting at around 44% in the early goings here.
And whenever you leave someone open on Stockton's team, you're playing with fire.
And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 2. Johnson against Stockton. Johnson kicks to Mullen. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. And Weber throws it down.
Putting a little mustard and spice on that slam.
Well said, Clark. His guys encourage him to go up hard, and he did.
And you can see why, given that kind of finish.
Here's Stockton. The Warriors making the shot. Humphries the pass to Malone. The Warriors pull it in, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's the floater. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Tell you what, this has been so much fun to watch. Both of these teams throwing haymakers.
They're giving the fans their money's worth in this one. Both sides competing at a high level.
Here's Malone, and Malone slams it home.
And that was absolutely vicious. Malone doesn't mess around down there.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Clippers.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Hornacek. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
That's a money play for this team. Hornacek in a catch and shoot.
Here's Sprewell.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
Now here's Malone. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Courageous play by Stockton, going inside amongst the trees to find the high percentage look.
Here's Johnson. John Stockton making his last shot. Over Stockton. Malone with the rebound. Hornacek outside. Pass to Stockton. Back to Hornacek. Over Sprewell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So, Clark, when a team faces the front end of a back-to-back, what changes in their approach?
By and large, I think they play it normally for the most part, Kevin. But if they are up big or down big with a quarter to go, I think that's when they might consider thinking about tomorrow.
Still early in the game. Every point matters.
And Utah making a change here. And so Hornacek nails both of them.
Free throw shooting is a skill, and this guy absolutely has it.
Pass to Sprewell. There's the drive. It's good. Sprewell's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
That is a quick move off the bounce.
taken away by Johnson. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Weber's got 6 points.
Right from the jump, these teams have been on fire offensively.
It certainly made this an exciting early game. Baskets just keep falling.
Now, here is Hornacek. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Can't forget about all those swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
And it's good, 2 points.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Johnson against Hornacek. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Not a strong finish there, resulting in a rare miss from him.
Pass to Malone. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
And you can see how confident Malone is inside. I mean, he feels like he can score on anybody from there.
On the wing, Johnson. Hornacek covering. Here's Sprewell, and he makes that one.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now, here is Hornacek. 9 points in the game so far. Russell passes to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Here's Mullen, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
John Stockton.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Pass to Chambers. That one, no good. The Warriors shooting an impressive 60% early. Here's Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 8 points.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
Now, here's Stockton. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end, too. He never stopped pressuring the ball, coming up with one steal after another.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. They set the pick. Mullen score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, this is Mullen's role. He's out there to score, which includes capitalizing from inside, too.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hornacek. Over Sprewell. Hornacek, no luck. The Warriors leading. Here's Sprewell. He had 15 points last outing. Now Weber. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Here's Johnson. John Stockton making his last shot. Johnson dishes to Weber. 6 to shoot. And it's Sprewell missing. Jazz shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Russell kicks to Stockton. Back to Russell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Sprewell, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When a guy gets this locked in, you just let him go off. No reason to stop running things through him.
Utah trailing here. Stockton outside. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The shot is good off the backboard. Stockton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
From mid-range now, Stockton can light it up. He'll take those shots anytime he can.
And the shot goes down. Sprewell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Nice move inside to find the bucket.
Stockton against Johnson. Up top, Hornacek shoots it up. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got 4 rebounds in this game. Alexander, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Jazz have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Johnson against Stockton. Here's Hornacek. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Mullen. Here he goes. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Look at how Mullen slips past the defense there, taking full advantage of the opening.
Chambers with a screen on Johnson. It's Hornacek on the wing. Pulls it up. It's Hornacek again missing. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Pass to Sprewell. Good work defensively by Hornacek. Utah shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Stockton outside. Outside Russell. Chambers the pass to Russell. Over Mullen. Russell no luck. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Weber. Alexander kicks to Mullen. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Weber. Misses the baby hook. Jazz trail by 6. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Here's Williams. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Williams has got his first points in this one.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
They get it back. Pass to Alexander. Here's Sprewell. Here now is Weber, defended by Chambers. Second shot opportunity, and it's Weber getting it to go. Weber's got 8 points.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors answer.
To the paint. Chambers the pass to Malone. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for him.
Normally, Chambers is the finisher, but he sends the ball to a guy with a better look.
Now here's Owens. Defense right on him. Alexander in the post. He's covered by Malone. Alexander gets the bucket.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
Stockton against Jennings. Pass to Malone. Over Alexander. And the shot falls short this time.
Tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Mullen's shot is off.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Now, here is Hornacek. Malone passes to Chambers. Shot clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. Chambers got his first points of the night.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
Jennings against Stockton. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Stockton outside. Chambers kicks to Hornacek. Off target from outside.
You know, you got a feel for him. He just cannot seem to buy a bucket here.
Yeah, but he has to stop shooting. He's really hurting his team.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
It's good.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Sprewell. 15 points in the game. And Owens throws it down.
Showing some hops right there. Love seeing Owens rise up with purpose.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. To the inside. Stolen. Jennings with the bucket. And now an 8-point Warrior lead. Jazz have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Stockton against Jennings. The 10-footer. And Utah again with the bucket.
The mailman delivering the night. Door-to-door style. Malone asserting himself well on the offensive end.
Now here's Jennings. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Jazz trail by 8. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Straight up facts here, guys. They are getting destroyed down low.
Points in the paint, the topic of this timeout conversation. They need to play with more pride.
Both teams will make substitutions. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Mullen. Lets it go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead. Humphries against Jennings. Fires, high post. Humphries, no good. Warriors shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. Here's Gray. To the middle, here's Alexander, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Now, here is Humphries. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Malone. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Really assertive play that time by Malone. Against solid defense. I mean, he maintained his poise and found his shot.
Jennings passes to Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Alexander's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
Malone sets the pick for Humphries. And then Malone with the dunk.
Especially lethal in pick and rolls. Malone enjoys dissecting the defense in these sets.
Jennings looking over it. Here's Mullen. Pass to Grayer. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Benoit. Jazz trail by 10. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. The jump hook, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Malone. Now Jennings. Pass to Mullen. Beyond the arc. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Mullen's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Does anyone have a prettier stroke than Mullen? I could just watch him shoot all day.
Oh, trying for it. It's stolen by Mullen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Jennings. And it's Utah with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left side wing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hornacek outside. Pass to Benoit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now the Warriors moving it up. Grayer the pass to Mullen. Here's Grayer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
I thought he played some bully ball in that first half, punishing them in the low post.
And we'll see if the defense adjusts. They may have to double him, which would really open up things for the rest of his team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jazz trail by 13. On the wing, Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
You can tell Malone is a really instinctive scorer. He doesn't need time to think about his shot. He knows exactly what he's looking for.
And it's Sprewell missing.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
The shot by Benoit, no good. Warriors leading by 11. Weber, the pass to Sprewell. The rebound by Benoit. The Jazz shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. Humphries, the pass to Stockton. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Sprewell grabs the miss. And for the Warriors, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Weber, and the layup is good. Weber's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice, somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Pass to Humphries. Down low, Benoit. Chalk up 2 there. Benoit's got his first 2 points of the night.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Weber, the pass to Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
They get John Stockton.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
And the Warriors making a change here. Owens is checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Hornacek's checked in. Pass to Benoit. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Humphries.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
To the right side. Golden State moving it around. To the inside. And it's Sprewell missing. Jazz trail by 10. On the wing, Stockton. 8 points for him. Malone kicks to Stockton. And again, it's Utah.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Weber outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Owens. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Owens has got 6 points.
The defense has to be better. Can't allow Owens this type of positioning.
Hornacek outside. Back to Humphries. And here's Stockton. Hornacek for 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 12.
There's a reason why Hornacek shoots an impressive percentage from deep. Because he takes quality looks from behind the arc.
Weber with it. 10 points for him. Here's Owens. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Humphries. Count that one. Humphries has got 4 points in the quarter.
What you like about Hornacek, he's smart and he plays under control. Great pass.
Johnson, the pass to Owens. Now, here is Weber. Here's Sprewell, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's making it happen offensively, doing his part to craft this lead.
Jazz have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Malone passes to Humphries over Alexander. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Humphries. Here's Johnson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
You know, that takes a lot of guts going up against a taller defender.
Well, you can't come into the game and count on the fact that your defender is going to be the same size as you. You got to prepare for these situations.
That one's good. Benoit.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
Johnson kicks to Weber. Driving in. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
On the clock. Here's Alexander. Malone with the block.
Emphatic denial by Malone, using that 7-foot wingspan to get a hand on the ball.
Williams, he's checked in for Utah. And here's Stockton. He's got 10. Hornacek outside. To the middle. Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
You see how athletic Malone is there, shaking the rim with that dunk.
Warriors leading by 5. Johnson outside. To the paint. Malone with the steal. Humphries the pass to Williams. It's tipped.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Johnson can't hit. Jazz trail by 3. It's Stockton at the elbow. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Weber, the pass to Alexander. Good, and Weber gets the assist. Weber's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Stockton dishes to Humphries. Stockton kicks to Humphries. Outside, Malone. Chris Webber with the rebound. Weber's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sprewell. Hornacek covering. Owens passes to Alexander. Trying to find Webber. He's got it now. Pass to Sprewell. It's hauled in by Hornacek. Hornacek's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Good on the three-point shot. Hornacek's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Utah. Here's Johnson. He's got 11. Weber outside. Inside, Hornacek with the steal. It's good. This game is all even. Hornacek's got 17.
Those fast break points, huge in a game like this.
Here's Sprewell, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Spreading it like butter.
Well, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah.
Delicious.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Malone gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It will be a reject.
Now Jennings. Pulls up. High post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
Now, here is Hornacek. He's got 17. Jazz passing it around. Picked off in midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Rattling the pass to Owens. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Pass to Hornacek. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Jennings. down. The shot no good. A bit short. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Mullen. The quick look no good that time. Now here is Hornacek. Shoots over Jennings. The Jazz with another miss. Right side Mullen. From 13. The rebound by the Jazz. Corbin passes to Chambers. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Chris Mullen.
Not much will slow down Chambers. A little bump certainly won't.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Tom Chambers at the line for 1.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. From about 16, Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 4 this quarter.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Corbin. No scoring in this one. Outside Jennings. They set the pick. Down low. Houston the pass to Jennings. And Owens gets it to go on the assist by Jennings. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Great work on the interior. Pounding the ball in close and going up with confidence.
16 feet away. Warriors with the rebound. Mullen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rebounded by the Jazz. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Mullen kicks to Jennings. Now here's Owens. Defended by Chambers.
Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Stockton outside. Chambers with a screen on Jennings. 4 on the clock. Fires from 18. Right through the cylinder that time. All net.
What makes Chambers such a great scoring threat? This guy can hit that mid-range J. He's not just effective in the post.
Owens sets the screen for Jennings. Over Stockton. Corbin pulls it in.
An extra pass there would have put them in a much better spot.
Absolutely not the best decision.
Here's Chambers. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, at 6'10", dunking comes easy to Chambers, but he does it with a little flair once he's near the rim. He's ready to punch it home with flavor.
Now here's Jennings. Takes it inside. John Stockton with the rebound. Outside Williams. Stockton the pass to Corbin. Here's Hornacek. Pass to Chambers. Over Owens. Again, the Jazz score.
Boy, nice dish that time by Hornacek. Doing a good job finding his open teammate.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Right wing. It's back to Jennings. Shoots from the high post. That's good on the jump shot. This one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, you know, at this point, Kevin, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. We'll see if that's the case.
Now here's Stockton. It's Hornacek on the wing. Launches a 3 in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And Hornacek is capable of these types of games, especially when the D is letting him get to his spots.
Outside Mullen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Corbin. Back to Hornacek. Stockton outside. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
Jazz foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
You love their unselfishness, keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Sprewell. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Weber against Hornacek. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Weber. Kept alive. And the mailman slams it down.
A real brute on the glass. Sometimes Malone just outworks and outmuscles guys to get the rebounds.
Here's Sprewell. Over Hornacek. And it's Sprewell missing.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Stockton the pass to Corbin. The Jazz working the ball around now.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
And he knocks down the first one.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And here's Utah. They're on a 13-3 run. Stockton against Johnson. Stockton outside. Malone. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Sprewell. And stolen by Stockton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He's got the vertical and the finishing ability. Chambers is the whole package.
Warriors trail by 7. Fires to the hoop. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got 21.
Clearly a mix-up defensively there. Way too easy inside.
And in a close game, those can come back to haunt you.
To the wing right side. On the wing, Stockton is guarded by Johnson.
That was an excellent job on the glass there. He worked hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come down with the board there.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hand and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA is a stars league.
And both teams have been clicking all night long on the offensive end.
Great shooting, and they've executed well. It's nothing but fireworks for the fans.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Johnson.
That's too easy. High percentage look without much defensive pressure.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the wing on the left. Pass to Humphries. Stockton outside. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Some solid defense from Johnson.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots. Beautiful lead pass, catching it right in rhythm and just doing his thing.
Stockton with it. Alexander grabs the board. Alexander's got 11 rebounds in the game. Sprewell, the pass to Weber. And Weber throws it down. But coming down the stretch, it's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game is right. Incredible effort and energy on both sides. I know these guys have to be maxed out and gassed.
On the wing, Malone. The Jazz with another miss.
And he forced that shot. When the defense is this tight, you're better off passing out of it and looking for a better shot.
And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
With a hard road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Outside Mullen. Pass to Weber. Here's Sprewell, covered by Humphries.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now here is Humphries. Pass to Spencer. And here's Humphries. Malone sets the pick for Humphries. 5 on the clock. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And Weber's got the ball here for the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Boy, that's an important basket, adding to the lead as this game winds towards the finish.
Trying to secure the win, they've raised their level of play in this final period.
And another assist for him.
No doubt about it, that's a big shot, huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Stolen by Stockton. 1:49 left in the fourth. Malone left side. Pockets hits. The three goes down.
That's a huge shot from Humphries. Coming through when his team needs a bucket.
No good. Utah's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Stockton outside. They swipe it. A free pass leads him right to the rack.
This is why Mullen's guys get him the rock. They know he's ready to deliver in the clutch.
Malone looking around. From about 16, and he stays with it. And he misses the J. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It misses.
Just unable to get into any kind of rhythm this quarter.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. But his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
And so they foul intentionally.
John Stockton. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Well, they've got to pull out all of the stops right now.
Even with an all-out effort, they've got a lot of ground to make up and not much time to do it. So calm under pressure. Stockton loves being the guy to take and make the big shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Trying to shut the door here. That could do it.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, another chance here for Utah. Can't connect from long distance.
And we see more and more players possess this kind of range.
He didn't get it to go, but you love to see the confidence from him there.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A close game, but in the end, they did just enough, Clark, to secure the margin of victory.
Yeah, they kept these fans on the edge of their seats, but got it done in the end.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. The injury bug, Mike, starting to hit some teams now, really testing that depth.
Yeah, and if you look, if you have key guys out for the rest of the year, depth probably can't make up for it. But if those key guys can come back at some point, then it's man up and ride it out until they return.
And Mourning sends it back. Here's Johnson. Plays it up and banks it in.
Courageous play by Johnson, taking on the interior defense.
Pass to Mills. Elliott kicks to Hunter. Here's Henderson, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for the Pistons, Anderson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anderson. That one is no good.
How many games have we seen decided by a few free throws? Every trip to the line is a valuable one.
Last outing for Charlotte was a loss to the Spurs. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Elliott. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Driving inside. Mourning can't make it work.
Always rough to miss a layup like that. The defense bothered him for sure.
Elliott the bucket.
Tremendous handles. Shaking the D, getting the space to score.
Mourning a screen on Hunter. Bogues the pass to Mourning. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I love how assertive Mourning is. The closer he gets to the rim, the more tenacious he is.
Hunter against Bogues. Mills passes to Elliott. And the rebound by Bogues.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wingate. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Ring shot on the way, and he can't bank that one in. Hunter with it. Three-pointer. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Just missed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Hawkins kicks to Bogues. Over to the wing. To the middle. Puts it up. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Bogues. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Exactly what you want to see from Johnson. Dependable inside play.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mills passes to Elliott. On its way from Hunter for 2. Here's Mills. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
At 6'7", Johnson is more than capable of dropping the hammer. Great slam.
Pistons trail by 3. Trying to find a way out of this run, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Mourning with the screen. Bogues dishes to Mourning. Good on the bucket.
Defense tries to play rough with Mourning, but he gives them some physicality right back.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And their long-distance shooting was the separator.
Yeah, tough to beat when they're knocking them down like that from outside.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Get loud and make some noise for your Charlotte Dancers.
Houston, the pass to Anderson. Here's Houston. Over Hawkins. Houston shot's good.
Put the defender in the spin cycle. That's an underused move in his arsenal.
Now here's Bogues. Still scoreless. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Houston. Hunter, the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wingate. Warning, a screen on Hunter. To the inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Houston. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Now Anderson. Out left to the wing. Lets it fly. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Hunter against Bogues. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
What a slam from Mourning. He plays with such confidence down there.
Pistons trail by 3. And here is Hunter. The 3. It's all in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over Hunter. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
It's clear teams are going to have to look out for Mourning on the boards. Get bodies on him or it'll be trouble.
Hunter against Bogues. Hunter no good.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Sean Elliott. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Johnson, covered by Mills. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Once Larry Johnson has the rock in close, he might as well put up 2 on the scoreboard.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at the Hornets. They reside in the 7th slot right now in the early part of the season. And checking out Detroit, quite a few spots down the ladder right now. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 7. Good work there as it goes.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Pass to Hawkins. Into the lane. Here's Mourning. Houston pulls it in.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Up top, Hawkins. Still yet to score. Johnson gets the bucket.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Johnson, you can tell how much he likes this area.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. He was all alone on that one. Houston's got 9 points.
That's a good find, setting his teammate up for the score.
Now Bogues. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Mourning dishes to Johnson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Wingate against Elliott. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
Mourning a screen on Hunter. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Mourning.
And he was able to set the pick, then get to the hoop.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 4-point game. Pass to Houston. Now Mills. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Anderson. Hefty move. And it's good on the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Charlotte shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Bogues against Hunter. Bogues the pass to Mourning. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And this young man is special. Once Mourning starts cooking, he's hard to slow down.
Pass to Mills. And they pick up 2.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Mourning a screen on Hunter. Bogues dishes to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Oh, I like that. The reverse stand.
Oh, yeah, look at the camera flashes popping up.
Nicely done.
Pistons trail by 4. Hunter with it. Nothing on the board. Houston up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know, I think the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win that game.
Yeah, they came in as the favorite, but seemed to lose confidence down the stretch. Started playing tight. They let it slip away.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
For 3, Hunter. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Johnson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead. Now here's Hunter. Pass to Houston. And the 3 off target. Elliott against Wingate. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Going inside. Mourning can't make it work.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Dumars. Over Hawkins. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Hornets lead by 6. And we'll come back right after this from Charlotte Coliseum. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
So it's the Pistons now after the basket by Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Releases from the wing and drills it. Thomas got his first bucket of the night. And here's Bogues. The rebound by Chilcutt. Pistons trail by 6. Lampier with a screen on Hawkins. Shot, high post. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Laimbeer, clearly a high IQ offensive player. He realizes when that mid-range jumper is the best shot for him to take.
Johnson with a screen on Dumars. Hawkins shot good.
A shooter of his caliber can never be left that wide open.
And, well, Detroit shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Liberty over Johnson. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Such an excellent teammate. Dumars guys appreciate when he passes it to them when they're open.
Johnson in the corner. There's the three. And it's the Hornets another three.
Good shot right there. I like seeing him be assertive on offense.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Dumars. Thomas surveying the D. And it's Hawkins with the rebound. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Dumars. Pass to Chilcutt. Now Laimbeer. Outside Dumars. Over Johnson. Dumars misses. Hornets leading by 8. Takes the 13-footer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Hornets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Detroit making a switch here. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Laimbeer. 9 points last game. Outside Dumars. Pass to Mills. Down low. The kick out to Dumars. Just 4 to shoot. Over Bogues. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Morning's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson. And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
Got to clog up these lanes. Otherwise, Johnson will rip right through them.
Hunter for 3. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Dumars got 3 assists now in this one. Now Bogues. Pass to Curry. Johnson sets the screen for Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And there's the drive. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 5-point Hornets lead. Bogues kicks to Johnson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Now, here's Dumars. He's coming off a 16-point game against Minnesota. Basket counts.
Such an opportunist. Dumars sure knows where to get his shots.
Hornets leading by 5. Bogues kicks to Curry. Warning a screen on Dumars. Curry, wide open, knocks down the 3 ball.
The defense was wanting, and he gave it to him.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. For 3, Hunter. Hornets with the rebound. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
They just did get the win the last time these teams faced off. I think because they were the aggressors pushing the action and drawing foul calls, that's why they came out on top.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out, they were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
I love the way he got right to the rim, all the way to the basket. Didn't settle that time.
Running the floor and just doing an excellent job out-hustling everyone else.
Now, here's Bogues. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Bogues. Bogues has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And Bogues is terrific at setting his guys up, which is why they like playing with him.
Pistons trail by 8. Curry brings the double. Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the drive. Outside to Bogues. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Johnson. Stolen by Dumars. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Hunter's got 8 here in the quarter.
These are the kinds of shots you want to get every time, especially when the defense is nowhere to be found.
Curry looking it over. Warning a screen on Dumars. Curry outside. Bill Laimbeer with the rebound.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same result.
Charlotte leading by 5. Johnson in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Johnson. And the Hornets miss again.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Charlotte's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Great defense. Forcing the tough shot. Getting a hand up on him is a must.
Hunter against Bogues. Hunter, bounce pass. Houston. That 3 off the mark.
The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
Curry's shot is off. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Anderson, he's checked in for Detroit. Elliott comes in for Dumars.
Anderson. Sean Elliott.
Here's Houston. 9 points in the game so far. All alone. And the jumper is good. Mills has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, with his size, he's able to look right over the defense and get an easy look at that mid-range jet.
And with his touch, that's a shot I'm fine with him taking 10 times out of 10. Punish them for putting a smaller man on you.
Now, here's Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
With intent. Explosive finish.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. One of the stories here, Alonzo Mourning getting it done today.
They simply have no answer for him right now, and he's making them pay dearly for it.
Bennett checked in for Charlotte. Here is Elliott. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota. And Anderson slams it in.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Bennett with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 6.
And Dale Curry is a sniper of snipers. Lethal, fearless, shooting from the perimeter. Gotta get out on him.
Hunter, the pass to Mills. Here is Elliott. Again, the Pistons score.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Now, here's Bennett. Pass to Curry for the 3. They get the rebound. Here's Mourning. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The thing about Mourning, he plays angry. There's a don't mess with me vibe that should serve him well in this league.
And the second free throw, good. 1:43 left in the first half. Hunter finds Anderson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Mills dishes to Anderson. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Mills. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Get loud, make some noise for your Charlotte dancers.
.125 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bennett. Here's the three. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons ball.
1:12 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Bucket is good. Now just a 1-point Charlotte lead.
The closer the look, the better the chance it goes in.
And here's Bennett, the three. Mourning inside, working on Anderson.
Hey, you better get a body on him and box him out.
Yeah, he makes him pay, you're right.
And unless you get a body on him, he's going to continue to do that.
Pass to Hunter. Inside. The kick out to Anderson. Pistons passing it around. Houston shot's good.
He's all about finding the open man. And this is why his teammates appreciate him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Bennett. Johnson the screen. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Bennett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now Hunter jacks up a three, drains the three-pointer.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the three of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. It's Charlotte up one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance from Alonzo Mourning.
Already has racked up a double-double through the first half. We call that a stat sheet stuffer.
And if he can carry that performance into the second half, he's going to have some monster numbers.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now, here's Bogues. To the inside, Mourning, and the layup falls. Mourning's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Charlotte. Hunter with it. Here's Elliott. Nails the 16-footer.
Elliott, man, what a stroke. Sean Elliott, an athletic forward who feels comfortable shooting from here.
Hunter against Bogues. Deflects the pass. Here's Mourning. Mills with the rebound. Mills has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter against Mourning. For the lead, here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got 8.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Bogues the pass to Mourning. Stolen by Anderson. And they've been producing at a very high level.
No question, they're in a nice rhythm offensively.
To the left wing. Here's Houston. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bogues dishes to Mourning. Good D by Anderson. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hunter for 3. Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Anderson. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
Fighting to keep the play going. Grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Johnson, good.
This is how you finish inside. Johnson taking advantage of finding the angles.
Hunter against Bogues. Hunter, the pass to Houston. It's all in by Larry Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Don't be fooled by LJ's size. 6'6", 250 pounds. You can run your offense through Johnson. Tremendous passer. Nice feel for the game.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
He's got it going on. And the defense can't do anything to stop him.
Now, here's Hunter. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mills. The kick out to Anderson. Mills passes to Hunter over Bogues. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Mourning's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Mourning with the screen. Curry outside. Detroit with the rebound.
Even against Saran wrap tight defense like that, you still expect him to knock those down.
I don't know. The defense was on him like glue. Would have been quite a bucket, even though we have seen him hit those in the past.
Here's Hunter. Takes a three. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Bogues. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Bogues is confident inside. Excellent job capitalizing.
Hunter, a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Hunter against Bogues. He's got space. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Now it's a 7-point Charlotte lead. Here's Hunter. He's got 11. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Hornets. Ellis is checked in for Mourning. Gaddison comes in for Johnson. And Bennett subbed in for Bogues. Houston, the pass to Hunter. Pass to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
There's a screen. Now, here's Johnson. From the arc. And Del Curry gets the 3. Curry's got the lead up to 10 now for Charlotte.
Not sure what Coach said to them at halftime, but it certainly ignited a spark. They've got the lead now.
I think they knew they needed to pick their energy and effort up. And they've done just that coming out of the break.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Here's Gaddison. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give them any chance to climb back into it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Here's Bennett following the bucket by the Pistons. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, Johnson has his feet ready now. He's shot prepared. All he needs is the ball.
Pistons trail by 10. Hunter down low. He's covered by Bennett. Houston can't get it to go. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-4 run. Johnson kicks to Curry. And it's Bennett in the corner. Over Hunter. And Lambert pulls it down.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage look.
Shakes him. Hunter, the pass to Elliott.
Come get it.
Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Here's Houston. No good from outside.
That was a great effort defensively, guys. Getting a hand up in the face of the shooter is always an important...
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Here's Anderson. Can't cash in from close range.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Elliott against Johnson. Lets it go with the three. And they'll get another chance. Fires the three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the basket is good. Houston's got 15 points. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 20-6 run. Bennett kicks to Johnson. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
Into the lineup for Detroit, Pete Chilcutt.
Pistons trail by 11.
Isaiah Thomas.
And here's Dumars. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know, he takes the hit, but looks like he didn't get his feet set in time.
Yeah, I think there was some movement at the point of contact.
Lambert against Ellis. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Bennett. Thomas, no luck.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge.
Bennett kicks to Curry. Pass to Bennett. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ellis with the screen for Johnson. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. From downtown. Another miss by Johnson.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's Thomas. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Thomas got his second bucket.
And I like how Thomas picks his spots on offense. He's very capable from these mid-range areas.
Stolen by Dumars. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Hornets. Pass to Gaddison. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
The Hornets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. .121 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mills. Pass to Thomas. Hit the floater. And he dunks it down.
Incredible effort on the glass.
Yeah, how about that? He gets the rebound and then the 2 points. Good for him.
And plays like that, they can rally your team.
Now Bennett. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game.
And he can't let that miss eat at him. He's got to come right back and take it again when left wide open.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Lambier. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lambier's got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bennett with it. High post shot. And he hits the jump shot. Bennett's got his second bucket tonight. Outside Thomas. Outside Lambier. Drills it from outside.
More and more big players shooting threes. It poses a challenge for the defense.
And so it's Charlotte heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Now here's Thomas. Down low. Tower down with both hands.
Turning up the intensity dial here. Trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
It certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
Mourning inside, covered by Mills. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Mourning isn't afraid of contact. In fact, he embraces it on the way up.
Johnson, he's checked in for Wingate. Both shots good from the strike. Pistons trail by 7. Dumars the pass to Thomas. Johnson over to help. Pass to Thomas. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his 16th rebound on the night. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Johnson, it falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Well, I love the focus we're seeing from him right now. Really taking advantages of chances to impact the game.
And he did it in their last game, too. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Mourning can't make it work. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the third quarter. And Mourning sends it back.
What length from Mourning. That'll serve him well in his career.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call. But the refs were right on it.
Pass to Mills. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot. He's got a strong mid-range shot, so when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
Pass to Mills. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Joe Dumars.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Bogues kicks to Hawkins. Now Mourning. Yep, it counts. Mourning's got 27.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Mills. Here's Dumars. Thomas dishes to Lambier. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. 5 on the clock. Here's Liberty. Banked in off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bowes. Johnson's shot is off. Bogues against Thomas. Out to the wing. Pistons passing it around. Here's Mills. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Free throw good. Mills. Charlotte making a switch. Addison's checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. Anderson, he's checked in for Bill Laimbeer.
A big guy who can knock him down from the line. There are no easy tricks or hacks for limiting his offense out there.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Here's Dumars.
Dumars is shifting, drawing contact there to get to the line, where he's superb.
Free throw good, Dumars. Elliott's checked in for Detroit. Hunter comes in for Thomas. And so he hits both.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
Hawkins, a screen on Hunter. Bogues against Hunter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hawkins passes to Gaddison. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Not the biggest guy by any means, but that lift more than makes up for it.
And here's Dumars. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Mourning. Now Bowes. Now here is Mourning. And he banks in the layup. Mourning's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
You know, we see this a lot. Both teams running their game plans flawlessly. Players are so skilled and efficient at the offensive end.
Seems like neither of these teams can miss right now. I'm interested to see how long they're capable of keeping this up.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
Dumars, the pass to Hunter. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
Hornets leading by 7. Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. Bogues kicks to Johnson. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Dumars. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Nice soft touch from Dumars on the shot. Choosing a subtle shot to get it to go down.
Johnson with a screen on Dumars. Johnson outside. And he swishes it right through.
You can tell that stroke has been perfectly crafted through hundreds of shots.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Dumars. Hunter on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. Hornets leading by 4. Bogues the pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
That's what you want from ball movement. Get the defense moving and find a chance inside.
For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Hawkins kicks to Bogues. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
Best of luck stopping him on his way to the rim.
Yep, seems to have a little extra bounce.
Such an advantage to go over the top once you're inside.
Outside Dumars. Anderson passes to Hunter. Outside Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's up a 3. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Hunter.
This is the readiness you have to have in the league. You don't get to take your time.
Dumars against Hawkins. Pass to Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Big presence inside. Mourning could be a problem.
That free throw, no good. The Pistons making a change here. And he's good on the second. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And here's Anderson. He's guarded by Mourning. Hawkins with it. The Hornets call time. He's checked in for the Hornets. Bennett comes in for Bogues. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what Charlotte's coach was going over with his guys. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
You know, I just can't get my head around this decision at this point. I mean, you've got to keep the clock going right now.
Not sure what he was thinking there. I'm sure this will be something Coach will highlight during the next film session.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Johnson. Oh, and the great look, but will not go in. Pistons trail by 8. Now Hunter. Takes the 3. Can't get it.
And that's the kind of shot that will get you called out in the film session. Horrible attempt. He needs to focus on taking much better attempts.
Johnson up top. No problem with the wide open jam. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And he drives in. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! Hornets leading by 8. Now, here's Bennett. Now Johnson, wide open! 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. Another shot. Screened by Ellis. Tries it yet again. Connect on the jam.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Hornets.
A clear advantage, Mike, in points in the paint. In your opinion, how big was that tonight?
Bigger than big. Huge. When you can dominate down low, that opens up the entire floor for your team.
So you're saying it was a big point in the game?
I believe so.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. They set the screen. And stolen by Hunter.
Well, there's still a little time on the clock, but I think this one's a wrap.
A few possessions I'm sure they'll review on film. Might have changed the course of this game.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
The Hornets call time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team. Substitution for your Hornets. Number 3.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Pistons foul. Lindsey Hunter. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Pistons foul. Lindsey Hunter. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
David Wingate.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Detroit. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And, you know, the clock is running out on them now. They just couldn't pull it together.
They've got to be disappointed for sure. Not their best effort, and because of this, it's looking pretty much over for them.
Outside Hunter from outside. Tried for the putback, but can't get it to go. Now here's Bennett, covered by Hunter. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Fueled by the energy in this arena, they were able, Clark, to take control of this one.
Yep, you always want to show out in front of the home crowd, and they did not disappoint.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.